What's up, everyone? Here is my first year sketchbook tour wherein ito yung pinagdrawingan ko ng mga plates ko and studies. So, let's dive right into it. First page is nothing in it kasi kumonect siya dito. So, skinip ko na yan. And ito yung dinrawing ko for the celebration, which is my first semester of advertising arts. Then, ito is my study for figure drawing class. And also this one, and pinaint over ko lang siya ng excess pink paint. Then, I put fragile masculinity just because. And just some calligraphy in here. And also for figure drawing class 2, the same pose. And for this, matagal ko na rin kasi hindi to nahahawakan. So, nagulat ako, ito mga swatches lang and some doodles of my name. And here's me. And a doodle for design and color. And figure drawing again. And for this, some advertising things. And this one is when I received my graduation picture. Some doodles. And here's a comic idea that I never drew nung mga kasagsagan ng Among Us. So, ayan. Enjoy. And here's a comic idea too, pero hindi ko rin dinrawing. So, yeah. And some doodles. Some ugly doodles. I don't like it because it's the secondary colors and I think ang pangit ng shadows and stuff. And here's a study for art history plate, but hindi yan yung drawing ko for the plate. So, yeah. And here's one, a concept art for the Kila contest. Ito yung study for figure drawing 2. So, ito mga doodles lang and stuff. And some swatches for colored pencils. And tinesting ko pa, pero no, I don't think the paper can handle it. And here is the art history concept na I went with because I think it speaks more to the online classes and nakaka-relate ako doon. So, ito yung drawing ko for the final. And here's a concept for mock scramble, which is scramble siya, pero McDo. So, this is a plate for C-Tech. And ito yung variation for it. And dito sa part na to, pinractice ko itong petals for illustration eh. Pero I'll show the plate here. And then, comic idea, some doodles, and a doodle, beautiful doodle. Then, here's what I color code, some practices of the hands, some doodles. I like this one, so cute. And minimalistic doodles again, and some doodles. This one is private, so I'm not gonna show it to you guys. And some practice for figure drawing again. And this one is a plate for I forgot which course it is, but I'm going to add it here. And here are just some ideas. And here is for, yeah, freehand. This is for freehand, i- like illustration. So this is the final look of that. And this is just some doodles again. And I posted this on my Facebook page before. And also this one, some noodles and stuff. And here is my collaboration with Art Burger, like my first ever collab. And because I spoke myself uh, with this thing, I never open it really. So here is, oh, here is the look of it. Really looks spooky. So I close it with the tape. Let me bury it again. Then in here, just some songs and a doodle again. A study, a lighting study from a train station. And here's a girl. And this one is a study for, I forgot, I think also freehand course. But I came up with these designs for the uh, Pasko Parol. And then my professor told me that it wasn't really sparking anything, like not story wise. So I made these two new studies and he chose this one. And I'm going to show the final here. Then just some songs and a pretty lady like her and Marceline. And here's a study for CTEC again, which is a comic idea, just a penguin who's coconut. Some noodles, and I posted a video of this. Then some gouache studies that I truly despised when I was like first year. I never got the hang of it, but right now I'm much better with it. So thank you for these horrendous studies to get me to where I am now. Some doodles. I really like this girl. I don't know why. It's just the simplicity of it and some scratchy textures I really like. And this one is just um journaling, but it's all over the place. But right now I'm much better at it. So yeah, I really like the maximalist approach. And in here, I added this in my story like a nightmare. So I didn't illustrate it that well, but she was supposed to be on bed and also like not dreaming, like she's awake where there's a stone ahead and she tripped and then she woke from the nightmare. This is just a study of gouache songs. A song by EJR. I hate this one because of this. I don't know what is this, but yeah, let's skip ahead. And here I made some pretty studies for outfits. And this one, I think I did this because I dislike this one so bad. So let's take a look at it. Yes, it's horrendous. It's gouache again. And I was feeling really frustrated with the colors, so I am letting it there. Just some doodles for calligraphy and just some leaves. I really like this one because it looks so clean and I like those outlines as you can see here. And then this, oh, And this one is I pasted it. This came from a watercolor paper and I liked it, so I put it there. And there's some brown and blue and also a gold acrylic here. I really like this one. Maybe not the proportions, but I really like this one. And I posted this in Instagram. And this, I think she was supposed to be like the universe because of the hair, but I never really finished it. Looking back at it, I could have made her more not yellowish. And this one is just like dreams. So this is my interpretation of like going into the dream world. And just some doodles. By the way, this lines came from here. I got the shapes here with the doors because of the washi tapes. So it bled through the watercolor bled through here. Yeah, and this is just a doodle again for calligraphy. And just some doodles. I was seeing thumbnails of sorts, and no one is really accurate here. I really dislike this page. I think she is the only one who looks good though. I don't I'm not even sure who's Haley Kim, but I just draw her there. And yeah. And here are my favorite current artists back in 2020. So if you really like some people here, comment down which of them. And I asked this as a poll for Instagram, but I don't think someone really noticed. I'm just doing it right now, so after 2 years after the fact. And I posted this at YouTube, doodling some landscapes. And in here I just I just calligraphied it. The quote is quite amazing. I don't know, and I don't know, and I really like this one. I posted it on my Instagram. I don't know, and I don't know. I don't know. But here are some calligraphy again, and just some TED Talks. I really like this quote a lot. You cannot change an opinion using logic if logic wasn't used to form the opinion in the first place. Like burn. I really love this quote, but I never really finished it, just like that. And some doodles, and these are just excess paint that I painted over here, and I closed it while it's wet, so it came over there. Yeah. And here I tried making some different fonts within a song of K-Flea, Blood in the Cut. I never liked this spread, but I think I like the individual fonts that I used. And here is also a cutout of tapes. I tried it and I posted it on my YouTube as well. And here is my first like journal of my YouTube channel, because I made the channel in January 17, 2021. And here's a song from AJR. Just some colored pencils, and this one is in gouache, and I really love the contrast of blue and the orange. And I really love the blending of these as well because it's colored pencils, wax. I really like this one. It's made from colored pencils, Brute Funer. Then this one is just calligraphy and like two set filing. and I posted this on my Facebook. This one is all over the place, so I didn't post it at all. Just some doodles. And here I posted this on my YouTube as well, and it got over 500 views for what, 5 days. So I was really shocked back at then, but I posted this as shorts, so maybe that's why it did have 500 views. And I don't know about this. This is a secret. And also, please blur this one. And then this one is a song from Queen XCII. So I tested the Paul Rubens. It went smoothly, but I didn't have any choice for how thick or how thin the masking fluid was supposed to be. Then here are some comics I made, but I'm going to blur it because I posted it on my different account. And also this one is a comic and colored pencils sketch, doodles and notes. And here is the second semester of advertising arts. So I never colored it. I don't know why, but it looks pretty simple and I really like this one. So that looks cool, and this one too. And I also said sorry here on my notebook because I never sketched here again. Just some doodles and a pink lady. Don't know why she looks like that, but yeah. And here are some studies that I made for typography, and this is the one that got approved by both of my teachers. And then this one is just doodles again with pinks, and this is an inspiration from Paulina Bright. She was my favorite artist back then. And here is a study for perspective plate, and I love this one because the blue really complements the girl so much, and her pose looks cute. Also, look those hands. It looks decent. And here's also a study of it, just like here. This one, and this is in acrylic, but I never really finished it because the paper is really warping. So yeah, and some songs and gradients, and just an inspiration from the video that our professor in typography made us watch. And here are some studies for figure drawing too, and it went off like that. I posted this one in Facebook. Weird phrasing, but you get the idea. And here is also for figure drawing too, prelims. Just some doodles and a color comp for the Ibong Adarna poster. And here is a Fauvism style. I don't know why I did that. And here are some noodles I made with blue. It looks like the hand is tied. And here's the study for my CD art, which I also posted in YouTube. Just some blue seasons in here. And also this one, HAR again, and HAR. Also HAR. And then this one is just acrylic textures. I really like the texture of this gold because I added gouache with acrylic, so it doesn't reactivate, but it feels like acrylic gouache, though I never had acrylic gouache. And I really like the contrast between the gold and the blues here. And also this one, like the spread is almost aesthetic. Just don't mention that. And just some sarcastic remarks about my past calligraphy. And here's one I posted in IG. Close, then loose. Then I don't know why I made that, but yeah. And some gouache failures again. A comic that I made for my other account, which I'm never going to show. And here is a song. Also a song. And I really like this quote a lot, so I do this in calligraphy maybe once a year. And this one is just some doodle. Also some doodles. And just a calligraphy of a Shawn Mendes song. And this one is also, I don't know why oh, because it has a curse in here, so I added that to censor it. And I don't know what it is. And here is a study for animation for my, I think, figure drawing or illustration, not really sure. I think figure drawing class. Also some studies for perspective, and here's a study for typography as well, as you can see by my note. And here is also perspective. And here is a quote from Joseph Gordon-Levitt from, I think, a TED video. And this is a song as well. Here is, oh, skipped one. I think, okay. Here is a study for my figure drawing as well. Here, like, the studies for my finals. And then this one is for typography and some logos, styles. Study for the finals of my figure drawing as well. Some doodles. I posted this on my Instagram, I think, like a story, because I really like those colors together. And then just some doodles and some notes. I'm going to blur this one. It's a private matter. And this is my first time watching in cinema again for like 2 years. So I doodled it. She's like 10 out of 10. Then just some doodles again. Here is a study of for gouache again, which frustrates me in this notebook. And I never really finished it with the colors stuff, but it looks better like that. And a mushroom girl, and I really love this song as well. Then some notes and an idea for animation right here, so I storyboarded it like this. I hope that I can do this one someday. And here is a study for the finals of my typography. And such a bad code. But yeah. And here's the study for my perspective finals. A study for my materials finals. And also design and color because they collaborated with each other. Some doodles. And here is a character design for art history. I received my ID there, so I doodled it. And this one is, I don't know, just some comics, I guess, with cameras all over them, like a paparazzi. And this one, I like the colors of it and like the white gel pen highlighting the body, but of course, the anatomy looks all wrong, especially this part. Yeah, I really like the colors of this one. And then here is just some sketches and again a study for my comics for the finals. Here is the final version of it. Then here is like the continuation of my doodle because we actually needed 2 pages, 3 pages. First is for the cover, and this is the second page for the comics, and a doodle again. Some doodles, a study for typography again, and here's a drawing of Aurora, one of the artists that I really adore. And again, just like the mushroom girl from earlier. And I don't know what is this one. Also this, just some doodles. And yeah, this is also a song, so it doesn't need to have that, but I put it there and it looks so cool, especially with the textures of this one. And I also posted this on my Instagram and my Facebook as well. And then just some, I think these are hands. And I was supposed to draw for a challenge of Artillery Philippines, but I never got into it. So I just draw whatever I thought of the prompt. And then last one is this one. It's a drawing gift for our nanny back then, like a wedding slash engagement gift for her and her fiance back then. And that's the last of it. I never even got to sign it or add the finishing date, but yeah, it's the last of it. And look how thick it is. It's like 100 pages. Thank you for watching this video. If you like sketchbook tours, let me know in the comments down below if you want another one, and comment down which spread or page do you really like the most. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you'll see me soon. Bye!